So there we are, going around the block. My hands are on the handlebars, and so are his. I think I'm in control, but he's really in control. How many times do we do that? We think we're in control when somebody else has the handlebars. We can't reach the handlebars of life ourselves because we've given control to somebody else. We do it. Awesome. We do it all the time. So there we are, going around the block one more time. Come to a stop in front of the house, which brings me to lesson number 3. Do not, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, even attempt to ride a motorcycle until you understand its operation and how it works. How many of you know what happens when you let out the clutch? For those of you who don't know, when you let out the clutch in a motorcycle or in a car, it starts to roll forward. So I let out the clutch, the thing starts to roll forward, I roll hard on the throttle, the thing shoots out from under me like a Patriot missile, it hits the ground with this horrible crunching sound, I fall off, he hops off, I run in the house screaming, forget it, I quit, sell the bike! Despite this horrible crunching sound, it only had a ding in the tank, clutch lever, turn signal broke, a couple other minor dings, and he rolls it back in the garage. Well, at this point, you can't even get me to look at it. I'm walking past it like this with blinders on. Now, for months I dreamed of where I'd go, the adventures I'd had. I hopped on, crashed, and quit. How many times do we do that in our lives? We quit after one mistake, one failure. Mary Kay Ash of Mary Kay Cosmetics said, fail forward to success. People thought she was nuts back in 1963 when she took her $5,000 life savings and invested in Mary Kay Cosmetics. It's a multi-billion-dollar international corporation today. The Chicken Soup for the Soul book series was rejected by over 140 publishers before one said yes. Walt Disney filed bankruptcy 7 times. What if they'd have quit? We're the same. We don't have to quit either. We as women veterans have persistence and stick-to-itiveness. You know, veteran business owners are more likely to be successful in business because of our tenacity. We can do it. Don't quit. Don't give up. Well, when you ride a motorcycle in the military, you sign up to take the motorcycle safety course, it then becomes mandatory. One Friday afternoon, my first sergeant shows up to my desk. Sergeant Fernandez, you had the motorcycle safety course, and you have to report to the motorcycle safety range at 0800 on Monday morning. What? Really? Okay, after my first motorcycle riding experience, I was not looking forward to a second one. So I go home and tell my husband, who says to me, you are encroaching in a man's world. You belong on the back seat. Can anybody guess what happened to him? Nah, he's still alive, but he's not my husband anymore. But it was at that moment that I realized I was taking a back seat in my own life and letting somebody else steer my path. I went from the back seat to the front seat, took control of the handlebars of my own life, and steered myself to a bright and successful future. I took the motorcycle safety course and passed it. And I raced over to the driver's license office on base 5 minutes before they closed, put that motorcycle endorsement on my license. That was 18 years ago. Wow. That's right. Since that time, I have ridden all across the United States. I was stationed in England for 4 years. I saw most of Europe from the seat of my Harley. About 2.5 years ago, I went with a group of 15 people, 11 women on the dirt. Never been on the dirt before, but we did dirt biking from Anchorage, Alaska, up through the Yukon to the Arctic Circle and back, raising money for breast cancer research. My my motorcycle is my passion, my power, my strength. It's the thing that helped me get past all that mess that I went through in my life in the past. All I have to do is hop on my Harley and take off riding. I live in Irvine, and I'm right down the road from Ortega Highway. It's the best twisties. Bus lean in that thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wind in my face. I got a pink sparkly helmet, and I got pink chaps, and they know I'm a girl, let me tell you. I love it. I love it. What I encourage you to do is find that thing for you, whatever that thing is, whatever that passion is that you can do outside of your work, outside of your business, whatever you can do to take control of the handlebars of your own life.